Hey everybody, back again, NeoSolid22 with another pickup video. Got quite a few things. We had another St. Louis Retro Gamers meetup. I got a bunch of stuff from that. A few eBay finds also, and some trades, and just a few different things. But let's start out with some eBay finds. First off, I got Rising Zan for PlayStation 1. This is a little known game, but if you ever watch Replay with Game Informer, they did a replay of this, and it's an amazingly weird game. Very cool. This is actually a sealed copy, still in the plastic, unopened, not worth a whole lot. Picked it up. I'm debating on whether I want to open it up and play it or not, but my inclination is to probably do that. But maybe I'll just buy another copy unsealed and kind of keep this for, you know, the value, the very little value it has to it, but just kind of a cool thing to have. I'd recommend you check this game out. It's very awesome, very weird game. Next, another eBay purchase is, well, no, I lied. It's not eBay. It's actually Craigslist. Craigslist, I saw some games listed. Some pretty good games I didn't have. All 5 of these I got for $30 total. Value's about right. They're worth a little bit more than that maybe, but one I've been looking for a while, just couldn't find it at a good price. Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, that completes my NES Castlevania collection. One of my favorite NES games of all time that I didn't have. Kid Icarus, an impossibly hard game. Been looking for it for a while. Glad to have it. Can't wait to play it, see if it's as hard as I remember. Milan's Secret Castle. Kind of a crappy game, not that great. I didn't have it though. Figure I'll check it out. I haven't played it in a very long time, and I don't remember if I played it that much even then. This one is kind of nostalgia for me. When I got my first NES, I got 3 games. Legend of Zelda, which I've had for a while now. Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt, of course, and this one. Gunsmoke. I got a new copy of it. It's in great shape. Nice label on it. Looking forward to playing this. It's actually a really good game too. And then a classic, Double Dragon 2: The Revenge. Another game I really like. Not as good as the first one in my opinion, but Double Dragon 2 is an awesome game too. Alright, so that was a Craigslist find. Now I got some Genesis games that I didn't have labels for, so I talked to a guy, Kansas City Game Cases, on Facebook, and Brandon from St. Louis Retro Gamers turned me on to him, and I got him to make me a label for Pac-Man 2 for Genesis. Now this is a printed label that he made. He found it online, made it, and it's flawless. I mean, it's ridiculously good. I'd recommend if you're looking for any game case reprints, go to him. I think it's Kansas City Retro Game Cases or something to that effect on Facebook. Send me a message in the comments if you really want to know the Facebook page. I can link it to you. Really cool guy. Does a great job. So I got that one. He accidentally sent me an Earthworm Jim. I was actually looking for Bonanza Brothers, but he put the wrong one in my package. But he said I could keep this. It's a really great reprint of the label. So if I get an Earthworm Jim, I'll have a nice label for it. Then just to add an extra random label, since I traded him an old Game Boy Color for some labels, I added in Dead or Alive 3 because I had a generic case on it for my Xbox. So I mean, it's excellent. He does an excellent job. I'd recommend using him if you need some art reprints. Next, I got a tip off to a retro game kind of collection that was for sale at a resale shop. Brandon again from St. Louis Retro Gamers turned me on to this. So I stopped in. He had purchased a few, and he said there was a bunch more there. So I stopped in and checked it out, and it was awesome. I gotta tell you, it was awesome to hit this. The prices were great. The lady who runs the place, priced them very decently. So I got Casino Kid. That was $2. Didn't have that one. Dino Ricky. Awesome game. $4 on that one. Turtles 2, the arcade game. Got that for $5. And Sky Shark, not a great game, but a decent game. Got that for $2 also. And so out of the NES, that's what I bought. Then she had some PlayStation 1 games, and I collect PlayStation 1, so I had to pick these up. Critical Depth, which was kind of a Twisted Metal clone underwater. It was submarine fighting. Not a great game, but kind of an interesting game. So I picked that up. It was $2. I think all these PlayStation 1 games were $2. Glover on PlayStation, $2. Treasures of the Deep, a really crazy, weird game. You'd have to see it. And this is another one I discovered on Replay. They played it. It looks pretty horrible, but it's kind of an interesting concept. For $2, I'll buy it. Fighting Force 1 for $2. Fighting Force 2 for $2. And all these are in great shape. And then this is the find of the day there. Herc's Adventures, $2. That game's worth so much more than that. It's a really kind of rare game to find. So I was very excited to find that. It's in immaculate condition. So that's what I found at that resale shop. Then I hit up some Goodwill. Got a NES Max controller for $3. Then I got Viking for Xbox 360 for $3. Never played it, but it's Sega. It's supposed to be a decent game. Figured I'd pick it up for $3. Alright, then I get to the St. Louis Retro Gamers Meetup. We didn't have that many people. The snow kind of threw it off. We had to change days and not as many people could make it. But at the meetup, I traded off my Atomic Red N64 to Chris Fallon from the group in Wentzville Flea Market, Chris, as I refer to him, for copy complete of Sonic 3 and a Genesis 3, which I've been looking for. I love this model. It's a great looking little thing. Been looking for one for a while, so I got that. Traded my Atomic Red N64 for that. And it came with this little carrying case, which is really dirty and kind of gross looking. I'm going to throw it in the washer or something, see if it'll come clean. Not a big deal, though. Then, more from Brandon. He sold me some stuff I bought off of him, and I gave him an Echo Junior and some cash for all this. A Game Genie, Mario Brothers, which I didn't have, Remote Control, which was a crazy game show, and the game's pretty actually decent, Yoshi's Cookie, To the Earth, Strider, not a great label on that one, but I didn't have the game, so I'll settle for it. Narc, Just Say No, Dr. Chaos, and Star Voyager. So I got all those for Brandon. I think I paid $20 and traded him a Echo Junior, and then I grabbed that Mario Brothers off of him. I paid $15 for that one. So it's about $35 for all that and a little bit of trade. Not bad, not bad. Then Chris Fallon brought some of his stuff from the flea market, and I picked up these games. From Russia with Love for Xbox, Silent Hill 2, Pariah, Project Snowblind, and Star Fox Adventures, which I've been looking for a while, and I think I gave $20 for all of that. It was a decent deal. Then Abel Rodriguez was also at the meetup, and I got Yoshi's Island off of him, which I've been looking for, like kind of in bad condition, but he only charged me $10 for it. I was glad to pay it. I've been looking for that for a while. Looking forward to actually playing this. I've never actually played that. Then I traded him some N64 games for Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door on GameCube, and Luigi's Mansion on GameCube. And then Matt Hendricks was also at the meetup, and I traded him Tag Team Wrestling for Rygar, one I've been looking for a while. Next, we did like a Rob Your Neighbor, Dirty Santa thing, and we had some extra gifts. Chris Fallon threw him some extra gifts. So I got Pole Position in the box for the Atari 7800. And then I got this little beauty. This is an Action Max, Worlds of Wonder Action Max. It's a VCR-based console video game system. It's a light gun game, and it came with 3 of the games. They're VHS tapes. Hydro Sub 2021, The Rescue of Pops Ghostly, and 38 Ambush Alley. Really weird little system. Probably will never play it. It's missing a couple of parts, but kind of a cool shelf piece. And, you know, I was glad to get it. Well, that's it, if you can call it that's it. That's quite a bit of stuff, I know. I was happy to get it all. Excellent additions to the collection. yeah, good week. Good couple weeks overall. Thanks for watching.